This is my 2003 Saturn Ion, and we're going to be road tripping it all the way back to Pennsylvania. This is going to be the first video on the Saturn project featuring this Saturn. Yeah, gotta drive. We are currently in Virginia Beach, and I have to drive it all the way back to Pennsylvania. So about 250 miles, we will see what happens. It's already driven down here, so yeah, let's go. So some history on this car. This car I originally got in high school. It was my aunt's car. She drove it to the train station, back home, to the grocery store, back home. So this car, when I got it, at 65,000 miles, barely driven, never really left the state, and over the 4 years driven it, school, Jersey, throughout. This is the furthest trip it's ever gone, all the way to Virginia, but ride's good. We have roll-up windows, which was apparently an option that she had to special order. That's a weird story, but yeah, it's a very base model car. It's technically an Ion 2, but it didn't have all the options. It had an automatic transmission, the OnStar assist, and map lights. That's the three options. Now it's got Bluetooth radio, a silver trim. This is a completely different steering wheel. Sub in the back, white face gauges, which was like an Ion 3 option, different rims, all the basic stuff. But it is definitely a decent car. If you're familiar with the Instagram page, you've probably seen this car, or if you know me, you know this car. It's the work beast of the Saturn photography page, and yeah, thought it would be cool to record the whole trip home. Maybe we'll see some things, who knows. Bicycle! And yeah. About to go through the Chesapeake Tunnel. This tunnel is very sketchy if you're an 18-wheeler. I've seen 18-wheelers go through it. They get like a couple inches between them and the top. It is crazy how tight this is, but super cool. Bro, I would love to know what's ahead. Mario 64 underwater level. Whoa! Gotta light up gauges with the one that is broke. Think about how much water is above us right now. Me, not us. There's pasta in the passenger seat, unless you are pasta. Yeah, it's a lot of water. Any moment could die. That'd be fun. Not ideal, but that would be fun. Be a cool way to go out. Look at this dude. You're a little close to the top. Just a little. Just a tad. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. You, buddy, you right there, perfectly fine. Like a foot between you and the top, but it's okay. It's meant to be that way. The tunnel was so good, they had to make a sequel. Look at the sequel. Whoa. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it by the end of this trip. Now, I don't know if the camera's gonna be picking this up, but you might notice that the sky is super gray. We're currently outrunning a hurricane. I forget the name of the hurricane, but apparently Florida got hit real bad. North Carolina is getting hit right now as we speak. The storm is probably going to be in Virginia by tomorrow. It's actually, I think, supposed to start raining mostly later today, so we're actually driving out of a hurricane. It's not like up north's been any better, though. From what I heard, Philadelphia's been getting hit by the horrible storms too. So let's hope the roads aren't flooded, because that would suck. But almost off the Chesapeake bridge and all that. Once we get on to the mainland, definitely gonna have to stop for some gas eventually. But surprisingly, you can go 300 miles and use like half tank on this car. It's great. Literally drove all the way down, didn't even stop for gas. And this is actually the tank that I started the road trip with, so yeah. Definitely gonna stop. Hopefully the rain holds out. I saw there's a bunch of old stuff. Want to take some pictures. Want to go stop, see some stuff. Yeah, hopefully we can stop and it won't be downpouring. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. You're going too slow. I don't know where the hell am I, but this is Virginia. This definitely is a state of all time. I haven't seen anything interesting. I did see an abandoned K truck, but like that was just weird because it's like how, I don't know, make no sense. Camaro. Kapatube. Anyway, we're like probably like 40 miles down. Not bad. Got like another 250 to go, but you know, we chillin'. That's an abandoned house. That's like half the houses down here. I don't know what the deal is. Virginia's got a lot of abandoned houses. Like a lot of abandoned houses. It's not like upstate. Look at that. I know like upstate New York, they got like abandoned farms and barns, but like it's just houses that are just overgrown and I don't know. Interesting. I want to know what it's about. But keep on rolling. Not in the Limp Bizkit way, or maybe in the Limp Bizkit way. We have a PA buddy. I can't catch up to him, damn it. That Suburban up there has a PA plate. Oh, look, another one. Oh, we all going back to PA? We could have just carpooled, guys. That's weird. There's 3 PA cars in the middle of Virginia somewhere. I think I saw a sign that said like Exmon or Exmoor. I don't know. We're probably halfway through the coast of Virginia, because that's pretty much where we're going. We're running up the coast. So, yeah. Keep on trucking with these PA buddies. Woo. First official stop, Royal Farms for some gas. All topped off, about 10-ish gallons. Yeah, not a scenic one. Also, if you've noticed, we got the back covered in a sheet. That's a special thing for the end of the video. But, yeah, back on the road. I'm sitting here listening to Michael Jackson, you know, as you do. Wondering, thinking, we gotta be getting out of Virginia soon. We got about 7 miles now until we're in Maryland. Making good time. Less than 4 hours left in the ride. Nothing too interesting besides a house full of cars, but I don't really stop at people's houses, you know. Especially down here, you'll get, you know. But yeah, making a great time. great progress. Yeah. Pro tip for anybody vacationing or road tripping through Virginia, keep an eye out for the cops. Very strict when it comes to speeding. I believe it's here 15 miles over the speed limit, and you actually end up getting arrested. So, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal, especially when you're trying to make good time on a road trip. So, don't get arrested when you go through Virginia. Damn, it's T's corner? He gets a whole corner? That's crazy. And there we go, Maryland. Officially in Maryland, that means that we got one state down, 2 more to go. What the hell? Well, yeah, 2 more to go. Good part is, I mean, I think we shoot we shoot through most of Delaware, but Maryland's not a big state. That's not a problem. Delaware in general is not a big state. So, making great time. Looks like you got hammered by rain, so road's a little wet. I don't know if we're gonna hit some rain, but keep it going. First rainstorm of the drive. Great way to be introduced to Maryland. Yeah, it looks like it's downpouring here. So weird weather going on in the Northeast. We got a hurricane coming up, and then it seems like there's just a lot of storms up here too for some reason, but that looks like it's starting to slow down. Buddy, you like every country or something? Like, they're all like, they're not even like the same area, some of them. They're like Mexico next to Ireland, Germany, America, Canada. Not to mention Final Destination in front of them. About to die. Oh, look at that house. Wow. Okay, I'm getting around that wood truck because I am not about to get Final Destination. Look at this guy. The worst part is it's on like a slant and there's nothing really holding them in. So, it could seriously Final Destination someone. Look at that. Some big trees. Excuse me, I have to get around you. I don't want to die. I'm like maybe a mile away from there and there's no rain. It looks like it didn't even rain here, so this is some weird weather. Update on my statements about Virginia. Maryland, I think, is even more boring. Sorry to my Maryland people, but this is not as entertaining as, like, Virginia is just abandoned houses, but there's at least like farmlands, and this is just trees, But you know what? Someone could say that about Pennsylvania when they're on like 95, and you're valid, but there probably is better places in Maryland. Right now, this is pretty boring. Oh, a dark horse. Not me just realizing I've been in Delaware for like the past half hour. I go to check the GPS thinking, oh man, Delaware's a lot further than I thought. You know, I saw a sign that said like, thank you for visiting. And I'm like, oh, that we're in Delaware now. Nope, I've been in Delaware for a while now. That's fun. I'm just an idiot. Broncos. Bronco country? Let's ride. Huge storm coming in, looks like. Back there, saw a clapped out C10. Really makes you think about how great they made those trucks. Like, the fact that it's... When did they stop making them? Like in the 80s or something? And they're still on the road, still chugging along, even if they're, you know, rotted out and all. They still get the job done. They are incredible trucks. Now, do we think we're going to hit that big storm? Because if we do, we're probably not going to be stopped for a long time. We got 2.5 hours back home. Up here comes the rain now. We got 2.5 hours, 140 miles, I believe it said. So, a little bit of time to go, but about halfway. The vibes of this place right now is that one level in Need for Speed The Run, where like you're in like the cornfield. I forget what state that is. Is that like mid-game? I think it's in like Colorado or something. But it's just like plains with like the storm rolling through, and I think at one point you race through the storm. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I need to figure out what song was playing, because that would be cool to recreate. That's the vibes I'm getting right now. We seem to avoided the big part of the storm, but there's up there looks pretty bad, and to the left looks real bad. So we might be in trouble soon with a real bad storm. But we drive through. We don't need traction control. Traction control needs us. Look at that. Don't even got traction control in this car, but just drive better. It's super cool. You could see the storm as we were rolling in. Like, it was bone dry, but then you get to this little section and it starts entering the storm. I think we're just gonna clip the back end of it. I don't think you were ever gonna get hit with it that bad. But this is some cool driving conditions, if I'm being honest. Ignore what I said. We ended up hitting a pretty good section of the storm. And now, I mean, there's a big opening there, but it actually did downpour. Wow, now it's going to make a liar out of me. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on it, but we got an Impala SS, or I see a Chevy badge in the back, so it might be just a Caprice, but I love seeing the B-bodies out. Rolling through the storm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big puddle, big puddle. Whoa. I think we're about to get, so let's see, can we go? I don't know if the camera's picking up on it, but we got 93 or older B-body Caprice. Yeah, now especially with this rain, oh god. But got a 93 or older Caprice because it doesn't have the rounded wheel wells in the back. The quarters aren't rounded, it's just a straight line. There we go. Just say ABS. But super. Oh, look, an Integra too. Guy's cool. Guy's cool. Okay, I gotta focus on I gotta focus on not recording and actually just driving. And just like that, we are out of the rain. Yo, what is that? That's weird looking. But yeah, it's weird up here with this weather. Cause like we'll just hit storms along the way, but Delaware's definitely been the wettest state so far, but yeah, we'll keep rolling. It's almost 1 o'clock. I think that means we have like 2 hours left of driving. Almost there. How much to put the Saturn on the racetrack? I need to do max speed around the embankments. Preferably have like 30 of these all racing. Let me call up Cletus. He'll know how to do it. Once again, we are hitting more rain. That's the story of this trip. Just rain, 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 and rain. More rain in Delaware, of course, too. But about 30 miles outside of Wilmington, just past what's that? Dover. That's it. Not Delaware. Just past Dover. About another 20, 30 miles to Wilmington. Once you get to Wilmington, that's basically a straight shot back into PA. Whenever I see this bridge, it just lets me know that I'm so close to home. We are probably a little bit outside Wilmington, but it's a strange looking bridge. It's got no sides. It's got this center support instead. We can get over. But yeah, look at that. What a weird looking bridge. So close. Just gotta keep going. Now officially crossed into Pennsylvania. Almost home. Finally. I feel like I've been on the road for a while, but finally home. Granted, I gotta go out of Philly to go pick up the surprise for the end of the video, but it's worth it. It's worth it 100%. What if you wanted a shot of the city skyline? But God said, you tweaking. I mean, in those clouds somewhere, there is this skyline for Philly, so we finally home. Finally, oh, goddamn. Plane landing right above me. Yep, finally home. Gotta drive through South Philly. Keep driving. And yeah, almost home. Wow, Wells Fargo Center. Wow. Wow, they have it. Years of disappointment. Dubbirds. Dubbirds. Wow. Wow, what are we doing up here, fellas? Wow. Get to the chopper. Okay, I don't want to talk about them. You disappoint me, Phillies. Please. Please stop being bad and actually be good for once. Dubbirds. 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 Wow, who would have guessed it? More rain. Wow, I love rain. More rain. I'm trying to get a shot. Move, man. I'm trying to get a shot, man. There we go. The Benny Franklin Wedge. Yeah. For the big surprise. There she is. Back here. Maggie. There she is. Look at her. Well, that's how we're gonna end it with the little Miss Maggie. The big surprise at the end. I'm gonna get her home, but yeah, made it home, no problems. Okay, can you not?